Here in Paris, 2,000 police have been deployed as protesters mark a year since the election of President Macron. Activists have been calling for calm as authorities pledge to avoid a repeat of the violence that marred last week's May Day demonstrations. 7 people have been charged in connection with that disorder, which saw cars being torched and business premises vandalised. Well, for more on today's protest, let's speak now with our reporter Anka Ula, who's in central Paris for us. Anka, the demonstration is just getting underway there. Now, there are fears about security following that unrest that we saw last week. What's the atmosphere like there today? We know that potential troublemakers have been warned to stay away.
Yeah, that's right. So this, as you can see, people are starting to move now. The march is starting here at Place de l'Opéra, going all the way to Place de la Bastille. It's called La Fête à Macron, which in French we would translate it to Macron's bash, because there's a double meaning there. It means Macron's party, or it can also mean to bash Macron. So that's the concern here with security. They have boosted security. There are 2,000 police officers currently on the route of the march, 500 more than there were on May 1st. Here, essentially, it's a mishmash of a bunch of different protest movements. Everybody here has one thing in common, though. They're against the policies of Emmanuel Macron, and they are here to demonstrate against Emmanuel Macron on the one-year anniversary of his election.
Well, just on that, Anka, why specifically are people protesting? There has, of course, been anger here in France about reforms that the government is introducing, particularly when it comes to protections for workers.
Yeah, so we've been speaking to some of the people who are demonstrating here today. It is important to mention that people are coming from all over. The people we've spoken to are from the north of France, from the south of France. They've gathered here in Paris on this day specifically because they don't agree with the policies of Emmanuel Macron. A lot of the people here are calling him the president for the rich. They want the riches of France to be spread more evenly across all the different social classes in the country. They believe that Macron's labor laws specifically have been catering to the rich. One person said that he's undoing all of the work, all the social work that has been done by the ancestors of the French people today. And so they're here for that reason. They're also here, the communists are here, the migrant rights organizations are here. They're here on a number of different issues. The issue that I've heard so far mentioned most, like I said, is the economic issue. They believe Macron is a president for the rich. They want riches to be distributed equally. Some people go more radical. They say that they want universal income for all French people. So they're here today to demonstrate for that cause.
Okay, thank you, Anka. That's Anka Ula reporting for us there from Central Paris. Well,